London, September 1666. A city packed with wooden houses, narrow streets, and the scent of baked bread drifting through the air. But within hours, that comforting smell would be replaced by the stench of smoke and charred ruins. This was the night London burned. Welcome to What Happened, where we unravel the greatest moments in history, one country at a time. And for our fourth chapter, we are exploring the Great Fire of London. It all began at a bakery on Pudding Lane. Just past midnight, a single spark, maybe from a forgotten oven, leapt onto some firewood. The embers danced, then spread, feeding on the dry summer air. Within minutes, the bakery was ablaze. Within hours, the inferno had a grip on the city. The flames moved fast, too fast. The buildings, made almost entirely of timber, were like kindling. The streets, so narrow that rooftops nearly touched, became tunnels of fire. The wind, cruel and relentless, fanned the flames higher, carrying them across the city like a monstrous tide. People woke to the sound of crackling fire and screams. Some tried to fight back with buckets of water, forming desperate lines to the nearest well. But it was useless. The fire was faster than their fear. By morning, chaos had consumed the city. Residents packed what little they could and fled, pushing through smoke-choked streets. Some ran to the River Thames, hoping to escape by boat, but the flames licked the waters, turning even the river into a death trap. Others rushed to St. Paul's Cathedral, believing its thick stone walls would protect them. But nothing could stop the fire now. Panic spread. The Lord Mayor, Thomas Bloodworth, was woken with news of the blaze but scoffed, calling it nothing serious. By the time he realized his mistake, the city was already beyond saving. As the sun set, the fire raged on, consuming everything in its path. It showed no mercy, not to homes, businesses, or even the grand cathedral itself. The great dome of St. Paul's, a symbol of the city's strength, cracked and collapsed. Its lead roof melted, sending rivers of molten metal cascading through the streets. For 4 days, London burned. The heat was so intense that stones exploded and glass shattered from sheer pressure. The sky turned black with smoke, visible from miles away. Families huddled together in fields outside the city, watching helplessly as their lives were reduced to ashes. By the time the fire finally died down, over 13,000 homes were gone. 87 churches, countless businesses, and a way of life had been erased. But from the ashes came something remarkable. The city rebuilt, not just with brick and stone, but with new ideas, new protections. Fire codes were introduced, banning wooden buildings and ensuring that London would never burn so easily again. Streets were widened, buildings were spaced apart, and a new vision for the city emerged. Out of disaster came innovation. The Great Fire of London wasn't just a tragedy, it was a turning point, a moment when a city was forced to rise from its own ruins. This is the story of the Great Fire of London, Chapter 4 of our World Series. Subscribe for more stories that shaped history. Until next time, stay curious, stay hungry for history,